Hey, my son, this is a quick life lesson video. Just want to share a few thoughts for you to think about and apply to everything in your life. So, very simply, A is for aware, acknowledge, and announce it. Now, it's so important for myself, for you, for everybody to just be self aware. Sometimes that requires just being quiet for a little bit and just thinking about what happened in that day. I hope that at the end of each day, you can take a few moments quietly and just reflect on your day. And then in prayer, thank God for what you have and thank God for good health and good times and good friends, whatever it is, all the good we have. At the end of the day, be aware of it. Thank God for it. Now, being aware also at times requires listening to others and just accepting that they see things differently. And maybe we need to consider that as well. So please, I hope you have time with friends who can be honest with you and share their real thoughts about how you are and what you're doing. And maybe they got something that's some wise tips to share with you. Well, consider that as well. But be self aware. Very important. Now, the next step, acknowledge. Now, very simply, I've seen so many people over the years who clearly, maybe had some personal issues going on. It wasn't a good day for them. Maybe they had a little attitude problem that day, and some, little things happened that were not good. And the next day, they just want to start again and pretend never ever happened. Well, that really puts a little problem in some relationships, and we see it happen. So it's always wise to be aware when things didn't go well and just calmly acknowledge it to those who were involved in the situation in the reality of what happened. Now, of course, we do need to be honest and acknowledge how we're doing and who we are and what's going on. But the point of announcing it is something we got to be wise about. Do not announce our sins in, in public. We don't want other people to go around and repeat our embarrassing moments. Now, obviously, there's a time for that. There's a time for some public confession if it was a public issue. There's a time for some public confession if it can be used as a life lesson for others and you're intentionally volunteering yourself to be that lesson. That's a mature option to have. However, I do advise we don't announce our problems on Facebook or just put them out to the world that way. But to those who are in your family, to those who support you, to your friends who are there for you and are listening and giving you that honest advice back, it's important to announce it to them and be honest and transparent with them so that they can be honest back to you. Now, there is one more relationship that is very dependent on this transparency in the communication, and that is, again, our relationship with God. We need to be aware of who we are between us and God. We're a child of God. We're still growing in our faith. We're always growing closer to God as we speak up, as we look to God and communicate with Him. So be aware of who we are with God. Acknowledge the relationship we have with God, and be willing to, in prayer, announce that to God and share with others. So, quick lesson applies to everything in life. I hope you're able to think it through and apply it to your life. Love you guys. Want the best for you. God bless you.